welcome to my Surviving Angel Insight channel. So, I started to talk about something in my Grammy review, and I decided not to, and just to talk about it in this video. I just wanted to talk about how we have so many people saying especially right now, you see with Gucci, the fact how some of the things that Gucci have done and said, and we're talking about the clothing line Gucci, and how so many people are saying to boycott it, right? And some people are saying so, and some people are saying nope, I'm not going to do it. Here's the thing I want to talk about. We need to understand how much power we as Black people have, because we really have so much power, and it's a shame that we forgot how much power us Black people really do have. And here's an example to know how much power we have. Now, if we do our history and we go back in the day and we think about what Rosa Parks did, how she stood up and said, you know what, no, I'm tired, I worked, I'm not moving, I shouldn't have to move out the seat. And her and, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and so many people decided to boycott the bus, all the buses. And they all just carpool together or walk, no matter how long it took for them to get to where they wanted to go, how much the pain they was in, they either walked or carpooled. And you see how much money was lost, to the point they had no choice but to change the ruling to let us sit wherever we want to sit. And they didn't like that. Let's be real. It's 2019. They still don't like it. But they had to. You know why? Because they realize they need us, because we are powerful. They can't make it without us. And it's sad that we don't realize that, or we don't understand that, or we, for whatever reason, don't want to just really get it. Now, to me, I'm not a football person. I don't like football personally. I really don't. Never did. I don't like sports anyway. The only thing I really like is wrestling and basketball. And let's be honest, the only time I watch basketball when it's East against West, but everybody know I love my wrestling. Okay, that's a whole other topic. But my thing is, look what the NFL did to Colin. Okay, Kaepernick. Let's think about that. He didn't do anything. All he did was stood up for justice. He said, I'm not going to stand for the anthem. You know why? Because we're not getting justice. So I'm going to kneel. That's what he did. And he's still not signed today. Now think about it. We got people on these NFL teams who beat their wives or girlfriends, or accused of raping or sexually assaulting people, and they are still playing in the game. But meanwhile, he's not being signed to play because he decided to kneel for justice. Nobody see anything wrong with that? Now, he would be playing right now if, guess what? If we as Black people decide to stood up for him the way he decided to stand for us and say, you know what, we're not watching football. Now, to the people who actually did that, thank you, congratulations, I applaud you. And then also, not only do you stand and say, no, I'm not going to watch it, I'm not even going to buy no tickets to even go to your games. And if Black people could say, you know what, I'm not going to play either, what would NFL do? If Black football players stood up and said, you know what, we're not going to play until Colin get his job back, what would NFL do? They couldn't do anything, because they would lose out. Think about if we Black people decided to not shop at these stores that treat us like crap. What would they do? Nothing. They will have to shut down because most of these designers and most of these stores sales come from us black people. Okay? Look how Walmart alone, and this even goes for me, I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm poor, I'm struggling, and if you want to say, oh, okay, you being a hypocrite, oh well. I'm struggling. Look, there are days when I go without food to eat, but that's no here and there, because this is not what this video was about. But look how Walmart treat us. We actually did buy everything. We got the receipt to prove it. And if they think of us a certain way, they will stop us and want to look through our bags in front of everybody and make a huge fuss about it to make like we're stealing. And then after that, have the nerve and the audacity to not even apologize to us. Now, if we decided not to shop at Walmart, guess what? Walmart would do differently. Walmart would even raise their wages because Walmart workers don't even get paid enough. Okay, things would change if we stood up and said we're not going to do this and we're not going to do that. They will have no choice. But the fact that we keep supporting these things, and they probably saying, oh, well, they're not hurt enough. You know why? Because if they was really hurt enough and they really want to change, they would look at their history and realize, oh, if they stop supporting us, what would we be? And here's another thing which is so sad, and I know people are about to be so offended, but I'm going to tell the truth. It's so sad that us black people won't support each other, but we will support the people that would do crazy stuff like paint their face black to disrespect us, or would treat us like we all thugs and we all stealers and we low degraded people. We would support those people, but we would not support each other. There are so many black designers that are out, and we won't even support them. Look at it. Look how we are with each other. We don't even want to help each other. See, that's one thing about white people, and that's sad, because, look, I have white friends, so I hope my white friends don't get offended. I'm just trying to say what it is, and my black friends don't get offended. The thing is, that's the difference between white and black people. See, white people, regardless how evil most of them are and how racist most of them are, the one thing about them, they all stick together. They all support each other. They would defend each other with all costs, okay? You go up to a white person and say, so and John did blah, 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 blah. What's the first thing they're going to say? Oh, no, he didn't. I know he wouldn't do that. And believe it or not, he done did it. But no, if you go to a black person and say, John did blah, 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 guess what? Oh, okay, well, he might have did it. Yep, he probably did. I don't know, sounds like something what? And then he didn't even do nothing. You done got him in jail for more, nothing. And that's what's so sad about this. We need to support each other. We need to stand up for each other. We need to really say to each other, look, I want to see you win. Because if you win, we all win. And that's how white people think. They think if they win, if I help you win, we all win. They don't think ego. And yes, white people do a whole lot of crimes. White people killing their families. White people there's so many things. But with all of that going on, white people stand for each other. And we won't do that. We won't stand for each other. We will see someone get killed and won't do anything. We will kill each other and this is just so sad. We need to change. Because if we want change, we got to do change. And I want everybody else's opinion about this. Because we need to stop saying, look, we don't just need the BET Awards. We need more awards. We need to create our own Grammys. Okay? We need to create our own Grammys so we will get our recognition that we deserve. That's what we need. And we need to create our own Oscars so we can get our recognition we deserve. Black Panther should have won a whole lot of Oscars. There are so many movies that should have won a whole lot of Oscars and did not. Because you know why? They don't respect us. They use us. So my thing is, We need to create our own award shows and stop supporting shows that don't support us and don't treat us with respect and dignity. That's what we need to do. We need to create our own. And then when we do, let's support each other when we do it. Let's not go out to compete all the time. That's a problem. We want to compete with each other. We say, oh no, if they did it this way, oh no, we got to outdo them. What about coming together and we all build together? We need to start doing that. And I know some people might say, oh, you know, if she's making it personal, she's just mad because nobody won't help her out. Forget about me. And y'all can do whatever y'all want with me. Y'all made that a lot of clear. The point is support each other and help build each other. Because it's crazy that we have so many black people complaining about the Grammys, but nobody is standing up to create their own Grammys. And let's stop showing up to the Grammys. Even when they nominate us to try to pity us and say, okay, we are trying to acknowledge you a little bit, and we know most time we ain't going to work, and they give it to us because they know they probably got no choice because it's going to be a who praise stuff, then we need to stop showing up. Let them know that we don't need you. Let's do more for each other, support each other, create our own opportunities. Because when we create our own opportunities, we don't have to cry about the white people or the white entertainment world not giving us the opportunities. We need to give us our own heritage opportunities. And this is what we need to do. So that's how I feel about it. And I know y'all gonna say that's a lot of passion in her voice. Yes, passion, upset, because I want change. I'm tired of not getting the respect. I'm tired of that when we stand up for what's right, we lose everything. It's not fair that Colin lost everything for standing up for what he's not the only. There's so many people who stood up for what's right and got blackballed in the industry all because they stood up for what's right. And this all needs to stop. We need to create a way that we can speak up for what's right and we can still have our life and our career and still be able to provide for our families. We should not have to sit up and take what people do to us just so we can have a financial way to provide for our family. It shouldn't be like that. And we need to know that sometimes companies will give us a job not because they really love us, it's because they don't want the backlash, because they know at the end of the day, I'm right with what I'm saying. They need us. So a lot of times, you got a lot of white companies that will give us black people endorsement deals, not because they really love us and they really respect us, it's because they want us and they know they need our support. So they like, look, we're just going to do it. We don't even like it. They go home, talk about it, but they do it. So, and this is not all. Let me just say this. For every white person out there who are not racist, I want to say thank you so much. For every white person that gave a black person any type of opportunity from the goodness of your heart because you know what's right, I want to say thank you. For every white person that went out there and fought for the rights for black people, I want to say thank you, because not all white people are racist and evil, just like not all black people are not thugs and killers. So I want to say, I just want to point that out. I want to give credit when credit is due. So thank you for that. And shame on you white people who are racist and who make fun of us black people and want to take everything from us when we're not willing to kiss your butt. Shame on you. And God will deal with you. So I hope that people watch this video and they decide to change and do something and try to make a difference. So thank you so much for watching this video. Again, this is not to be disrespectful to any race at all. This is just for change. That's all. I just want to speak on change. On how I want to make a difference. That's all. So thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, please like, subscribe to my channel and share it. And please remember, when God wakes you up, He still has a plan for your life.